Every once in a while, something happens at one of the banks, and I just like, I don't know for a moment if something's gonna escalate. This thing did not escalate, but it was odd because I was just inside the front foyer door, and there's another door behind me going into the bank. I was staying a little out of the sun and opening the doors for people because one of the front doors hydraulics is broken and people keep getting stuck. So I've just been opening the door all day, and all week I've had to call out three different repairmen, and they have to escalate to a different type of repairman. Um, I was talking with one of these bank customers, older guy. He was making some joke, like it was a little bit of a cheesy joke. I gave him the, hey, you're my dad's age, like it was. I don't even know if it was actually funny at all, but it's funny that he thought it was funny and he was laughing at it. So I laughed at it. And like he went to his truck, and then I went back inside the front door, and I heard this. Someone at the street had turned the corner here, like fishtailed, and then come into the parking lot right in front of the door. And the old guy had just gone across the little like road inside the parking lot, and then I guess he yelled back at the guy for coming into the parking lot so fast. And I hear this, like the guy goes, he stops his truck and he gets out. He like goes running around his truck. I just go, oh no, the old guy with the corny joke. So I go running out there, but I didn't like run out there. I just like went over at a diagonal like this. I'm armed on these posts, so it's not a thing where you want to have any type of confrontation. If you can just say, hey, 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 like kind of walk towards people and give them a hey, 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 and like if they don't keep aggressing towards each other, it's fine. It's not a situation. Uh, it's sort of weird. The guy kind of like started to like look at me a little bit, and then you can see someone's eyes look down and see the pistol. And he goes, "I go, sir, you need to leave the property. That's all. Like, there's no issue." And he did, and that was it. But he went through the drive-through at the bank teller first, so just kind of waited out front and make sure. It was an odd thing. Like he's yelling at an 80-year-old man, like 75-year-old man, because he was probably mad about something else, bringing something else to the table. And then the whole guy just wasn't going to take crap from someone driving that badly and that fast and screeching his tires. Just like one of those perfect little storms. So, and then he got in his truck and he left. And then I started thinking, like, what did I say? What did I say? I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. So I had my thumbs in my in my flak jacket. That's like a real non-aggressive thing, if you're just like, hey, 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 knock it off, right? There's no way you can construe that as having done something aggressive with a firearm. I bring up the term aggressive like it's the cardinal sin in our modern world, but it's the thing about de-escalating and staying away from situations where people can even start to argue that you escalated a situation. That's what I've learned doing armed security is really just to be proactive, be aware of your surroundings. Yeah, but I had this little bit of a panic. Oh no, I don't want something to happen to this older gentleman. Um, for a second, when he was getting in his truck, I was looking and see where his hands were going, like if he was gonna reach for something. But he got in all the way, stepped all the way in, and put his hands on the steering wheel. So I don't consider it to be a true aggressive act towards me. I didn't make any type of like very large report. I just wrote, man got out of his truck, older gentleman. He started yelling at each other. I asked him to leave. He got in his vehicle and left. Like, that's it. So, for a split second, though, those little situations are like, you're just like completely aware and like hoping that someone doesn't do something dumb. So, yeah, bank guarding is usually about making sure I put sunscreen on every hour and don't get sunburnt. That's the big danger, especially in these west facing posts. So I got some new sunscreen today. It's 30 SPF and it lasts for 80 minutes. And then I don't know. I think I need like 100 SPF. Pretty fair skin, but I'll be pretty tan by the end of this little 3 week time period. going on going on a vacation, can't even get a bar tab. All right, that's it. That's my whole story.